Hi everybody, my name is Nikki Samonas, but you can say Samona because of Ghana people. So what's here? I've been stripped by Sika Osei. That's the strip Bible. I'll come and send me now. If you want to watch it, you better stay here because trust me, you're gonna hear things you've never heard about me before.
Strip you down, yes, I'm gonna strip you down.
Nikki Samona. Nikki, because you know everybody uses your name for music now. Right, Shatawale did. Oh. There's a new song as well that came out.
Yes.
Called Nikki. Is it called Nikki Samona?
Yes.
So listen, when I hear your name, Hi, Nikki.
Hi.
Welcome to Strip.
Thank you.
Nikki Samonas, why are you weak?
Oh my God, so many people singing for me now. I'm a superstar. Shatawale,
Nikki Samonas, hey, come on. Huh? You seem to inspire a lot of musicians. Why is that?
I think it's the star power.
It's the what?
Star power.
There must be a way for you to make some money off these songs. There's about three. There's a Shatawale one.
Yes. There's this other guy that starts with M. I can't remember. And then there's this Yao Bossman.
Yes.
Thank you.
Run her money, guys.
Shatawale, I'm coming for my money.
Run her money.
Right.
You know, you're one of the people that I'm so excited to talk to because you are no holds barred. You're going to say it the way it's supposed to be said. Adameboa.
Right? My mouth,
right? And then there's the posh bougie Nikki, but then there's also the local for the streets.
You have to know how to blend it, balance it.
It's called what?
Balance.
Right? So which Nikki are we getting today? Are we getting both?
Oh, it depends on which button you press.
Yeah. So I should be...
Yeah, you have to be playing with
crazy.
The buttons. Thank you.
Anyway, Nikki, thank you for coming on Strip.
Thank you.
Welcome. Listen, this is a little something we do, just so we make sure that we can squeeze you of all the juices we need to squeeze. Okay. And right now, you're looking very thick and juicy.
Thank you.
So I know there's going to be a lot of juice coming out today.
Thank you.
A lot of juice coming out today, yeah, just so that we can get what we need to get. So please put your hand on the Strip Bible.
Oh la la.
Yes, so I, Nikki Samonas.
I, Nikki Samona.
Promise to tell the whole truth.
Promise to tell the whole truth.
The naked truth.
The naked truth.
Allow me to strip you of all your secrets.
Oh, and nothing but the truth.
Yes. Allow me to strip you of all your secrets.
Oh, and nothing but a strip.
So help me, God.
So help me strip.
Help you strip. It's going to be a strip tease today. Nikki, like I said, you're looking thick.
Oh, thank you.
And juicy. What's going on? What's happening?
Well, I'll say it's growth.
Okay.
Thank God it eventually came because I've been struggling to, get some
meat on the bones.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Finally it's showing.
It's showing. But are you comfortable with it? Because on social media, usually you preface your pictures with, don't get too excited, it's going to go. I'm going to lose the weight. I mean, are you comfortable in this new
I am.
found, voluptuousness?
I am. I'm actually happy about it. I'm excited about it. But all my clothes don't fit.
They don't.
So it's just going to be for a while. I'll go back again.
Why?
I haven't had children yet. I have a feeling this fear of me gaining extra pounds again when I have children on top of this.
Yes.
And then I'm going to struggle to bring it all down. So, yes, I wanted to experience this. I have. Yes. I'm going to go back to my old me. So when I have kids, I can come back to this.
So how does it feel to be voluptuous? Nikki, did anybody ever mistaken you for doing any body enhancements? Was there any comment of such sort?
A lot.
Is it?
Yes, a lot. Especially the front part. But the thing is, those of me who knew me already knew that I had the front parts. It's actually the bum that I didn't have, yes. which is normally okay for mixed race children or half caste children. So I did get a lot of worry, even till today.
Yes.
I still get a lot of worry about my upper part, but I really don't care because why would I do this if I was gonna do it? Why would I do this and leave it? Exactly.
And not do that? But were you surprised? The fact that people come at you in a negative way when they assume that you've done such body enhancements. So imagining what other girls that have done it are going through.
I can imagine. It's quite. I don't even know what to say the word, but since we're stripping, let me strip it and say it as it is. It's quite condescending when you tell us that. But I mean, we are used to this business. So say whatever you want to say. We leave what we want to live. Someone said once that whoever is pressing it is not complaining. So y'all, take it easy.
Yes.
But I haven't done anything. But who knows? Maybe one day I will.
So does that mean there's somebody there who's pressing it?
Oh yes,
And
shit.
not complaining.
Then you're giraffe.
Somebody in the background.
Oh yeah, there's always somebody there. That's always pressing. Yeah, he's even happy that it's going voluptuous right now. Yeah.
So he's enjoying it right now. You know, it makes me think of the whole issue of body transformations for the stuff that we do in this acting industry. You know, people transform. They gain weight, they lose weight, they build muscle. They do all sorts of things for the art. But I don't think I've ever seen you in a role where you've really transformed from the person that we know to, like, let's say 100 pounds heavier for a role. You've never done anything like that, right? What will it take for a Nikki to do something like that?
Hollywood. Thank you.
Point blank period?
Yeah.
So you would not do it for Gollywood, you would not do it for Nollywood or Africa would? Even if the money was seemingly right?
I get in there. The money's good, I know.
Okay.
Because this is not easy. It's not easy to gain weight. No, in fact, it's easier to gain weight. But for me, like I said, it wasn't easy to gain this weight. You've known me for long.
Yes.
So it wasn't easy to gain this weight. And I clearly know that it's not going to be easy to lose it either. So there's going to be a lot of painstaking energy, time, money, and mental capacity to lose it. And to say, if you want me to do that, the money has to be.
The money has to be right.
Yeah, so-
What about somebody who says, okay, but I thought you people loved the art, that it was all about the art and the creativity,
Yes.
you know, not the money.
It's a lot about being a doctor. It's a lot about being a nurse. It's a lot about being a driver. It's a lot about being a contractor. But money's got to pay. So let me generalize it. It's a lot about having the passion for whatever it is that you want to do. But we survive on the passion that we live by. And therefore, the passion must bring some money into it so we can live by it.
The passion has sustained you for more than 14 years.
Yeah.
Nikki, you've been in the industry for more than 14 years. Does that make you feel old?
Yes.
You look great, but you've been paying your dues for a minute.
Did you guys hear that? 14 years. Give me my wine. Fine, let me drink. Yes.
Do you think you get the respect that you deserve for all the work that you've put in?
Oh yes, I do.
Yeah.
In fact, yes, I do. The only problem I face is that they always struggle with my name. So, but the moment they see the face, it's all, oh my God, the usual. I've seen someone I like so much on the screen.
Yeah.
I've been recognized in a couple of places as well, and gatherings as well, communities, bodies and companies. So I think, yes, I would say I have.
Yeah.
Just last week, I was in UCC to speak at the Women's Week at a forum, and I was amazed at the reception I got. Same weekend, the secondary schools in Ebri, about 4 different secondary schools, also invited me for their drama competition. And I was overwhelmed because I thought that my generation would be a little too old for the secondary school people now. But I was shocked to see that they actually recognized me. So, oh, wow. So yeah, these are just recent, so I'll use these ones.
What are some of the various variations of your last name that you still hear?
Samona. Samosa.
Yes.
Semina.
And you would think that after so long, people would get it, right? But it doesn't frustrate you still.
No, I'm just used
It doesn't frustrate you.
If they get the Nikki, I'm fine. And in fact, the thing is, because the variations are so funny and people are so used to the other names, that's actually what they recognize me by.
Yes.
And that's just well with me, so I'm fine.
I think at the end of the day, as long as they recognize you, that's all that matters.
Yes.
So 14 years, you paid your dues, you put in the work, fame, experience.
Wait, hang on. Is my wig okay?
Actually, yeah, let's pull your wig.
Yeah, okay. DOP, is my hair okay? Thank you, let's roll.
So 14 years, the fame has come, the popularity has come, the experience has come. Has it positively impacted your finances? Like a few years ago, you did an interview and you said, you know what? If people would be honest, if actresses will be honest, they will tell you that they make between 1,000 to 4,000 Ghana cedis a movie, right? Even though we seem to live this lavish life. So now, has it tripled? Has it quadrupled?
Oh, now it has. It has improved tremendously thanks to a couple of investors and corporate bodies like DSTV. I am happy to say that there's been a tremendous change financially. Ooh, it took me 14 years to experience money. So yeah, kudos. I'm sure it's gonna be better every now and then as we grow, and eventually we have a body for it to sustain us.
Yes. So for an aspiring actress who looks up to Nikki, can you confidently say you can make a living comfortably being an actress here in Ghana?
You can make a living comfortably being an actress if you are within the A to C or D category. Let me say it like that.
Let's talk about it. Tell me, how do you differentiate between the A, B, C, D categories? Like who's falling into what?
So let me generalize it before I
Yes.
come into the industry. So it's like you want to be a doctor, but before you become a doctor, you go to a doctor's school. You go and do attachments, right? And then you practice it for a while before you eventually graduate to be a doctor. And even as you graduate to be a doctor, as you practice and as you grow, your skills increase and your pay increases.
Yes.
Until you get to the A level where you sit there and go like,
You've made it.
you've made it, and then the money comes. So if you are starting, obviously, the money is not going to be as much as you are. You're going to see yourself as an intern or as having an attachment in the movie industry until you grow into it and then pair your skills and experience and affiliation. When I say affiliation, I mean management, agents, etc., because they are the ones to push you to wherever you want to go. Then when you can reach that status. So even in Hollywood, where we all aspire to go, we have the A class actors, we have the B and the C, and then it goes down to wherever.
Yes.
It is. So each class, a neurosurgeon is obviously going to take a lot more than a general practitioner.
Yeah.
Exactly. So in the same category in the acting field, if you're in the A class, of course, your money is going to go a little higher than a C or a D.
Yes. But a lot of people are coming into the industry wanting to go directly to the A.
I dreaming of more drinking. What school?
Huh? Like, how does that make you feel for somebody who's actually put in the work and worked your way up?
I think it's a rite of passage. We all went through it. That's what I'm saying. So you have to go through it. It's a rite of passage. The only thing I'll say is make sure that you affiliate yourself, like I said, with the right people.
Yes.
And then it will naturally come.
And not do anything for fame?
Hey, I don't know, dear. To do anything for fame, what do you mean by anything?
Well, I mean, we're not blind. We see what people are doing, the content people are putting out because they just want to be famous.
To each one his own.
Yes.
Or to each one her own, as I say. So, Sika, for me, to whoever is watching, who wants to be a star, to you, your own. However, way you think deems fit for you to get there, you are not a kid. You are an adult.
Yeah.
So, to you, your own choices. But don't forget that to every choice, it's a consequence. So be careful and be straight. Don't forget to pray.
Yes. Are there some choices that you made in your journey as an actress that now you sit back and you're like, oh my God, why did I do that?
Sorry.
Feel free, my sister.
Management. Yes, management. I would say I would have been way better, way higher, way comfortable than I am now if I had changed management a couple of years before. Yeah. So it does happen. Management can really fuck you up, so to speak. You can beat that if you want. Yes, management can make you and unmake you. I would say a couple of years back, I lost a huge amount of money. I wouldn't say it's not even in cedis. It's in dollars.
In dollars?
Yes, and it's not in the tens thousand. It's in the 100,000s.
Wow.
And over the course of my career, I wouldn't even say the 14 years. I'll probably say the last 7 years.
Yeah.
They're taking everything. And I had no idea.
And is it because there were some fine prints in the contract that you did not see, or just pure theft?
Pure theft that I did not see. It wasn't even fine prints in the contract. Some of the documents they even handed to me were fake. And I had no idea. It was that bad. I was suicidal. Yes, it was that bad. And it took the grace of God for my recovery. It was that bad.
At what point was this happening? Because we always see Nikki as bubbly, happy, lucky. You know, I mean, your Instagram is just you just see a ball of happiness. At what point during the career did this happen?
If we're in 2023, I'd say about 2 years ago.
Wow.
Oh, just recent, yeah, just 2 years ago. 2020, I'd say, right after COVID. So I think it was the COVID time that made me sit down to assess, because management was family. So I trusted 100%, and I've been with him for long. So 2019 COVID, we were literally doing nothing. So let me account. What? Unbelievable.
And
until
this
date,
is family.
This is family. See, I don't even know where he is.
So he ran off, took your money,
I don't know where
gone.
he is. So it wasn't a one-time theft, like I said.
Yes.
It's over time. So I don't see, because obviously if you take that amount of money, obviously I'll see there's something wrong with the bank account. So it was a gradual process, sieving through. A couple of investments I had made, we were all fake. This is broad day fraud.
What?
Yes. And you, at this age, Sika, in your 30s, and you realize that you're literally going to start life
all over again. My
Strip.
goodness. So you're having suicidal thoughts
Oh yes, I was.
because you figured, oh my God, literally he has taken everything.
Sika, let me go down to the local. I mean, what brand is what bravery? Okay, I'm in my 30s. I want to settle.
Yes.
My team do baby, I'm person you. I feel my share what I have, properties and all that I have. That's what should be. It's like waking up, going out of your house, coming back to see the house burnt down. You to the point of, so to speak, your wedding ring is burnt. Your panties, your shoes, everything is burnt down because everything is in that house.
It's a lot. It's a lot. How did you get over that hump, that suicidal
Hang on, my
thoughts?
wig is going off again. Hold on a second. Is it okay now?
No, pull it back a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. So how did you get over that hump, that suicidal
my
thoughts?
God.
Because especially in a place like Ghana where we don't take mental health importantly. Like if you were to go and tell somebody, oh, I feel like I want to off myself or unalive myself, they would probably be like, oh, but you have everything.
So, who?
Gosh, Nikki, I'm so sorry.
Oh, you have no idea.
I'm
At
so
that
sorry.
moment, I realized that, you know, it's how do I even say it? It's like I'm your friend or I'm your family. You know how difficult it is for people to tell you that your family member is messing you up? So at that moment, I found out that all the people around, even including my peer at that time, knew what was going on around me, and nobody could tell me a thing. Nobody. So at that moment, everybody around me, including even some family members, I was literally, everybody knew, you guys knew this. Oh, Nikki, we didn't know how to tell you because what? Why did you, I'd rather you tell me the truth and lose my friendship for me to go and come back and say, I am sorry you said this, than say nothing. So at that moment, for the first 2-3 months, I was literally in a limbo. You know, you're spaced out. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to pick up. You don't know where to come from. DSTV saved me.
Wow.
DSTV saved me. 2021, if you would even witness it, I was so busy. I was doing about 3-4 projects at the same time. One movie with iFactory even came in. I was telling you my schedule.
Yes.
DSTV saved me. Thank you guys so much. I'm teary. I need a tissue.
So sorry. Can we get Nikki a tissue, please? I'm so sorry, babe. And you would never know that people are going through this. You will never know people are going through this because we put up this facade of everything is fine, we're happy. And especially you, Nikki, you always come across like you are so strong. Like nothing can break you. But this is what we need to see, so we know that we're all human.
DSTV saved me, and instantly I got a lot of projects. They were just calling me, which like I said, I'm sure you're well aware of because you had some productions with them as well. So it gave me time to see through the process. You know, when the devil finds how do you say
work for idle
hands.
Yes.
So I wasn't home. I always had to get up and do something. I'm going to work. So in the morning, I'm waking up. I have to go to work, and then Sika, God came through. So this was my itinerary in 2021, and I'll tell everybody to do this. Yes, see, I sent to Bema no Kosunsuma. Sorry, I don't know how to say this in English.
Better preach.
Yes. From work, Sika, believe it or not, I will close, production. I can close as late as 10, and I'll go to church, pray till 3 a.m. 4. I'll come back
to set.
Sleep 7. I'm on set continuously for 8 months. Saturdays and Sundays were my free days. 8 months. And I'll tell you guys out there, be very careful of management as well, because some of them have spiritual implications, because you're with these people for a very long time. So you have to you're breaking off a whole management. It's a system that you guys have built together. So apart from physically breaking off, you have to emotionally break off, you have to spiritually break off, you have to break off entirely from this system. 8 months I did this continuously. And I have one very, very good witness, which you know, but I can't mention his name on air. So I will mention it after, but he was there. Are you okay? Because I didn't even know how to go and tell people what I'm going through. How do I say this?
That you worked so hard all these years and it's all gone.
How do I say? How do I say this? So 8 months I did this. I was shooting Inspector Bediakon. I was shooting High Currency.
I remember.
I was shooting Tanko Villa. I was doing the other movie projects. All this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the biggest lesson you've learned?
Trust no one. Not even family. Not even family. Not even family. Abobi bekan wo fi ohin. So not even family. Trust no one. No one. Sika, my PA. I said everybody, trust no one.
I feel like I know the PA. Was he on?
Yes. Yes. Trust no one. No, my circle were all sheep in wolf's clothing. Trust no one. And I don't know why the fear. So everybody knew what was going on, and I was the only one in a limbo. I knew nothing that was going on around me. Trust no one. Trust no one. Yeah.
And that's a new philosophy in life.
I'm telling you, man. I mean, before it was trust no one, but this one is like trust no one to the toe, to the So Samai.
Yes.
It's a lie.
Is that something that you would have told Nikki when Nikki first started?
No.
Do you sometimes watch your old movies, Nikki? Do you watch Beyonce?
Yes.
Do you watch The Game? Do you watch Ladies and Gentlemen? Do you watch it? And just kind of reminisce about just what life was when you first started?
Yay. You know, I always say this, Sika. If anybody told me I'll be an actress,
yeah,
I wanted to be a bilingual secretary and work with the United Nations. I never fathomed that I had this skill.
Yeah.
Never. And as a single child to a single parent, I don't even think my mother also foresaw this. Again, I'll say God came through for me. Secondary school, headmistress, why, you want to go and do junior arts? It's not like I didn't pass. I passed. I qualified for junior arts. She said, no, go and do visual arts. Do it for first year. She even said first semester. If you feel that you still don't want to do it, go to junior arts. I went to do it. Speech and prize giving, the major prizes. I graduated to become a school class prefect. Graduated to become sports prefect. So every time I'm going to collect the speech and prize giving, my prizes on the speech and prize giving, they should be like,
I told you.
That's how it was.
Yes.
So per that course, now I had to go to university. I can't deviate. So I went to university to do TV production.
Yes.
Editing.
So I was going to say, so where did the editing and the TV production come in?
University, University. So I graduated to do that. And even there, I wanted to learn French as an extra curriculum.
Do you still speak French?
No. They said, no, you're not doing anything. If you want to do the arts, go and do the technical arts and leave us alone. No languages. And then that was where I landed my first commercial job.
My goodness.
And then it flowed from there. So if anybody had told me, say, I'd be this.
You wouldn't. Do you still dabble in the editing?
Oh, no.
And the graphics?
No, I don't do that anymore. I'm more into the TV production and being in front of the camera.
Because we hear some logo be quick. A quick logo. Nikki, help a sister out.
Logo need easy. And it's the editing part of the graphics that I've kept.
You've kept, Yes. It's so interesting how you bring back your childhood and how it's impacted you in your future state right now. And sometimes I forget that you're Greek.
More reason why I had wanted to do the language.
Yes. What is your connection now to Greece, being that you know, your dad died when you were quite early. You spent most of your formative years here in Ghana. So Ghana, no?
It's me.
It's like... But through the years, have you ever made an effort to build some sort of connection with, you know, your Greek heritage?
Since I was the last baby, sort of, I have 3 steps with my father's Greek wife. So sorry, Despina, that's her name. Thing is, I was the last born for Despina. It's about 10-15 years older than me. Because I was the last baby cry. So thing is, they didn't know much about me. They knew of me, same as I knew of them. But we never got to personally meet, which we were supposed to, and then Daddy died. So it broke off all communication because he was the bridge between the two of us. And when he died, I think Mommy just shielded me away from everyone and everything. So I didn't get to meet everyone and everything until university. Then I started telling her that I think I'm old enough now to find them. So she gave me the opportunity to do so. But as at that time too, you know, these people were grown and they had scattered and they were not in the house anymore. And it was extremely difficult to connect with them because apparently I couldn't even find them on the internet. So I understood that again because, I mean, if the last born was 10-15 years older, clearly that generation is not used to social media. So it was difficult for me to. But I did get in touch with an uncle or two and I made a trip there, Mr. Fortis, Kaminakis, and he died a year after. So it's just been
just one death.
After another because they are old. They are older. But I plan on finding them again because I think that I found grandchildren on Facebook. And I've spoken to 1 or 2 lawyers in Greece to see if it can help me find them. Because the Samonas family is a very small family.
When you do that, is there some healing you get? Like some people will think, okay, what's the point of going all the way there to find family that you've never known? Is there some sort of hole that it fills, some sort of healing?
For me, it's not necessarily healing, but it's a sense of belonging. That I belong to this family. I really don't want anything from them. I just want them to know that there is someone somewhere who is actually making a huge impact in the world, especially Africa. And that's it.
But do they know who you are?
I'm sure they do.
Do they know who you are?
I'm sure they do. But
I'm sure they're also
trying to figure out how to connect. And I feel that that's the problem. Will she respond if I connect? Should I do so? It's been so many years. They are probably in their 50s right now, 40s, late 40s. Is it necessary? So I have a feeling they are probably also going through this. And they may feel that it's too late now. But I know they know of me.
The God that I serve will make sure that they watch stripped.
Hallelujah.
So I want you to look in the camera and tell them you're ready.
Okay, Samonas, I know you have a whole estate in Chios.
Wow.
Yes, and Samos, that is where we come from. There's an island called Samos in Greece, where we coined this. And there's a whole estate called Samonas there. If you are watching, I am here and I'll come and look for you, just to bond.
When you're easy, when you're a small girl. I'm glad I know you, girl. We're going to the island of Samos. We'll be there. Absolutely. You don't talk about your dad a lot. I've watched interviews where you briefly touch upon it because it's a very sore point in your upbringing, right? But do you think things would have been different?
Hell yes.
You speak about the fact that you grew up in poverty, right? And looking at you now, you wouldn't even think that you know what poverty is.
Well, right now, I'm back to poverty. So.
Right now, the economy is hard. But poverty and all that you grew up in, do you think if Daddy was there, it would have made any difference in the comfort?
I swear to God, Sika, if he was alive, I don't even think I'd be living in Ghana. There probably ended up being this United Nations thing that I'm proud and happy to still to actually be working with United Nations right now. Thank God.
Yes, as an ambassador.
As a global ambassador for UNHCR. But I feel that I don't know Yes, I feel that I would not probably be in Africa. He would pull me.
Yeah.
He would pull me more to his side and probably pull mommy as well.
Yeah.
For us all to be there.
Yeah. So you think you missed out?
Yes, I think I missed out on that part of my life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does it affect the way you deal with men in any way? Especially
issues,
not
right?
especially not having that male figure in your life. Do you seek it in relationships?
I doubt it because my manager was a male. Yes. So he was like the father figure and he was the advisor. I was literally vulnerable around him. Maybe that's why he was able to fuck me up, so to speak. Well, but so I doubt it if I say I have daddy issues because he was the one I looked up to. Maybe now I may develop that because he really disappointed me and I may have a different perception about men, but I'm still healing, so until then I don't know.
Wow.
But I'm not sure I'd say I had daddy issues. I just got used to being the only child and know that I have to do it my way. If I don't do it, who's going to do it for me? Yeah. Who's going to do it for me? Nobody.
My goodness. So in the current relationship you are now, is there still some hesitation to commit fully because of the situation and all the stuff that you've been through with regards to men?
I don't think it's a commitment issue. I think it's a scheduling issue. You know, he's not here.
Okay.
And my job revolves around here as well.
Yeah.
I don't think he minds if I call him today and say, yo, let's settle. He doesn't mind. He doesn't pressure me either. And I think it's because of trust that's been built over the years.
Yes.
And he understands the industry as well. So he really, really, literally doesn't pressure me. And even now, he's even giving me a lot more time because of what I just went through. Yeah. And he's actually giving me time to find my feet.
Yes.
Now that I know that I'm literally alone. So I don't think it was necessarily commitment issues.
Yeah.
I think we're more friends. Yes, we're more of friends. A lot more of friends. Because he travels a lot. He's rarely around. Yeah. And so far as the trust is there for me, that's it.
Yeah.
So nothing really bothers.
So when the trolls be pressuring women on socials to settle down, have kids,
he will come and say, look what they're doing. These people, they don't even know your personal lives and they're doing all this.
Yeah.
They should come and see what's happening. Don't mind them, oh. I said, babe, don't worry, I don't have time for them. I don't have time for them. He's understanding.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Nikki, there's a viral video.
Yeah.
That went out like and I'm not talking about the sex scene with Jemai because we're tired.
Oh, thank you.
We're tired about that. But you know that video where apparently Shatta stuffed some money into your bosom. Into your cleavage. Yes. I mean, I've watched that video a couple of times and I'm trying to figure out, okay, what is going on? Are they so close that he feels comfortable enough to do that? But above all, really, how much did he stuff in the bosom? And what did we do with it? How did we enjoy it?
First of all, it's show business. It's called show what?
So was it planned?
Business. It wasn't necessarily planned, but you know, a lot of people. So clearly, you know, Shatta likes to chase clouds.
Yes.
So that's, if you're such a person, you have to be ready for anything. So for us, it doesn't go beyond certain limits.
Okay.
So at that moment, there was a friend of mine, a mutual friend of ours, standing behind us, and then he was the one throwing the money. So Shatta took the money and was like, I'm coming to do something. So I'm like, okay, there he wants to do something again. Then he takes the money, he puts it there. I think it was $200. So,
and I'm listening at 1,000.
When I said 1,000.
That's what the blog said.
Hey,
the media said,
blog
Shatta stuffs $1,000.
Oh no, it was just $200.
Oh.
It was $200. So he put it there. And then, I mean, show business. Let's create a show.
Yes.
Whatever they should think.
Yes. And you're somebody who's up for anything most of the time. So would you say that in the past you have done stuff knowing perfectly well that it was going to bring clout to you? And like you said, it's part of show business.
It's part of show business. Oh, yes. There's been a lot of instances. The thing is, most of it is not coming actually from me, but I am receptive to it, like in Shatter's instance.
Yes.
Because at that moment, if I hit his hand, it's not going to look because it's not like he's coming to rampage my bosom. So show business, dear. If you're not smart about it, Charlie.
Yeah, it was a very respectful.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Shatter had you.
And that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Is there any role that you are dying to do that you have never been given the opportunity to? You spoke about the action film.
I was going to say the same thing again. I'm still waiting
push.
Yes, for some sort of stunts and some action. Okay, I did a little in Inspector Bediako.
Yes.
Yes, so I did a little fighting sequences and stuff in Inspector Bediako. I'm actually looking for more when we start season 2.
Yeah, but now that Hollywood is coming to us, like I'm sure there's even now more dreams as to what you can do.
I cannot wait. And I'm also open for a lot more comedy because I'm sure most of you have realized that I have a good sense of humor. And I'm so glad that the producers finally gave me that opportunity.
But Tanko Villa,
yes,
you are hilarious.
Yes, gave me that opportunity. And I'm looking forward to explore a lot more in that direction as well.
Yes, philanthropic work.
Ooh.
How's that going?
Great. It's going great. Help Them Learn Foundation.
Yes.
The thing is, I don't talk about it much like you. I think that philanthropic work should be a personal thing. So I don't make noise about it much, but I still do I pay a lot of children's school fees.
Yeah.
Individual children's school fees. And I even did some with UNHCR as well. And I give out some money and some stuff as well, depending on wherever I want to. And I think that's what's also opened the door for me to UCC and these secondary schools in Ivory, because I get to do that a lot.
Yeah.
And hopefully soon this year, UN will be doing some programs with the refugees as well. And
yes.
I'll be representing them.
But why is that off? Well, like you said, it's entertainment, or you're in the public space. So why is the philanthropic work something that you keep to yourself, when in general a lot of celebrities, especially people in your position, will want to show? We gave water, we gave sanitary pad, we see it all the time, Nikki. So why do you think it's important for you to keep that to yourself?
I feel that it's a personal journey, and I don't need to brag about it.
Yeah.
Why would I go and tell people that I gave Sika money to buy a dress? Why do I have to tell people that I gave Ebo money to buy a shoe? So, so far as Sika has told me thank you and Ebo has told me thank you, it's enough. It's enough for me. Because when Ebo goes to pray, Ebo will say, God, please help her more to help me too. And that's enough for me. In the same way, when I give to bodies, people bodies, I don't see why I should personally. But when I'm working with United Nations, UN, it's entirely different because they have to show it. So with them, I really don't mind. But even so, with them, there's some personal, like I said, contributions that I have made that I've told them that there's no point. And whoever it is that I'm helping is the person I'm looking for the praise from. Because I've come to realize that people, again, per my experience, it is people, the people around you may be smiling with you, but Charlie, Sika, you have no idea. So with these things, I'd rather keep it on the low. And give that facade of me staying in my lane than putting it out there. By word of mouth, somebody will hear. And that's what I did for You Went Here. I didn't put it out there, but You Went heard about my philanthropy and they called me. So for me, it's just a personal thing. It's like a personal journey, and I don't see why I should talk about it.
Oh, Nikki. Nikki. What other businesses are you in, you know? The acting is not always going to be the main, well, maybe now it is, but then as people like you who are so entrepreneurial in how you do things, I'm sure there are other things that you're doing.
I was into other things, but again, when I had that breakdown, I literally put everything on hold. Literally put everything on hold because my mental health was the most important thing to me. And so I had to put everything
on hold.
I mean, I'm sure you know I already have a production house.
Yes.
I'm a distributor. I've been able to be a distributor for Martini because I represented them for a while. But all of that has been put on hold. I need my sanity in place. And then I'll pick up again.
You
hopefully
pick up.
soon.
And you will.
Yeah. So right now, when everybody asks me, what do you do? I say I'm unemployed because indeed I am unemployed.
Don't come and ask me for money.
Don't come at me,
Unemployed.
I'm unemployed.
Yes. But the old Nikki was always, like I said, bubbly, fun. Used to prank a lot on set.
Yes.
You know, have
Yes.
fun on set.
Yes.
And we want that Nikki back. And I know in time it will. But what are some of your favorite pranks that you like to do?
Yeah, they're gonna afford you some much. So I always try to do the English part. I mean, if you think you can speak and spell, let's see if you can.
Yes. Give me one right now.
Hey, Sika!
I'm ready. Get me a picture, so let me do it.
Okay.
I mean, give me one, you know. You
Okay.
have to make it cut big words, you know. But can we make it easy, please? I don't wanna
this is
my
very
mom.
simple. This is very simple. Mention SYNECDO. SYNECDO. CHE.
DOCHE.
CHE.
So let's talk about porn. Let's talk about the movie.
Okay.
Nikki Samonas. Please, what is it? Sinon Donkey. It is Sinon Donkey.
Synecdoche.
Synecdoche.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I used it last week in my thesis. Synecdoche. Yeah. It means when you are singing in the doki. Yeah, moving on. So we've done a movie together.
Yes.
Porn. We supported our brother, the legend Ajete Anna.
Yes.
And it's gonna come out soon. We can't wait for people to watch it.
Yes.
What was that experience like? Because I didn't get to shoot with you particularly
Yes.
in this one, which is kind of sad. But yeah.
Well, I played the sexy secretary, and my scenes were mostly with what's his name again? Prince David.
Yes.
Prince David Osei. Yo, man, dems. What's up? So he gets murdered, and I chance on it.
Yeah.
And I'll end there because I don't want to sell it away.
Don't want to sell it.
Yes, and the rest follows.
Yes.
With the rest.
Yeah.
Yo.
So it's star packed. Great script, great acting, great directing. I think this is gonna take the industry by storm. We can't wait for you.
We can
for you
wait.
to-
Oh, and
to
the money
see
was
it.
good.
Yeah. Run us our money.
It was good.
Huh? Nikki, thank you for
Everybody
coming.
did a good job.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And I think this is the first time like we've actually sat down.
Oh, yes.
And spoken, even though we
Yes.
see each other all the
And
time.
in fact, kudos to you. This is the first time I'm actually talking about this in 2 years. Yeah,
thank you for being so open with
in
us.
2 years.
Yeah. You feeling naked now?
I feel
Have you taken everything?
I
You've
feel so
taken everything
vulnerable.
out? You've taken everything.
Everything out. I'm
Yeah.
so vulnerable. But yeah.
out? Come back for part 2.
There's more. Oh my God, there is more.
There is more.
Yes, there's
You
more.
need more wine.
Yeah, I need more. I need more wine. Thank you very much. God bless you. Oh yes. Cheers with the empty glass. Oh.
This is what we call Sinindoki. This is Sinindoki.
Thank you.
Can you put your clothes on the table? Cause it's time to stay on. Tell a lie, no, you won't be able.